Oof.
Sex on the first date. So if you want to fuck on a first date, fuck on a first date.
Fuck freely.
I've been there, okay? There's passion. You guys have chemistry. You're vibing. Things are getting hot and heavy. You both want to do it. Do it. With that said, people...
Yes.
You gotta be prepared.
Prepostered.
Preposterous.
Here we go, Sophia.
You gotta be prepared to never hear from this guy ever again.
Absolutely.
And that's just the tea.
That's just the tea, sis.
What it is.
Well, I think you and I have talked about that. People write in. They're like, holy shit, I got ghosted. I fucked this guy on the first date. I'm so upset. Listen, I think what we want to emphasize is that there is a chance, even if you didn't fuck him on the first date, he was going to ghost you anyways. And so it's hard for girls sometimes because would you be more butthurt if you walked away from that date, you hadn't fucked him, and you're like, all right, I'll chalk it up as a loss, he's ghosting me. But girls get way more butthurt being like, I fucking spread my legs open, he entered me, he fucked me, and now he's never going to talk to me again.
It makes the stakes just way higher.
Way higher.
Because if he doesn't talk to you and you guys had not done anything, it's easier to brush that off.
Right. Basically,
if you guys fucked, your ego might hurt a little.
But the moral of it is that you'll never really know if it was because you fucked or because you didn't.
Absolutely.
So that's hard to, move on from.
Yeah, this is a really interesting topic because Alex and I have talked about this. Our backgrounds with that are so different.
Well, and I think also just when we tell you guys this, think about yourself too. Think about your past, because I think everyone has different situations with how it goes if they fuck on a first date. It also depends on the guy. But just read your audience and read your past and like what works and doesn't work for you.
Me personally, in my experiences, I would say my last 3 boyfriends, my last 3 serious relationships, it started off us partying and raging together. And then finally, like one night we hook up. And then... I mean, maybe we like continually hook up, but after that, then we're like, wait, we really like each other. Let's go on a date. Oh my God. Now that I'm saying that, like, okay, I know you've already entered me, but like, let's get to know each other over this candlelit dinner.
Legit. You're like, hi, we fucked, and now it's time for some sushi.
Right.
That's appropriate.
But I mean,
no, and that's, we always talk about how we are a little different. We're so similar in so many aspects of life, but this specifically is just a little different for both of us because, so that's happened for Sophia, and that's how a lot of your long-term relationships have started, from partying, then hooking up. I am completely different. Most of my longer-term relationships have started where, like, I start texting a guy, and then we start hanging out, and then eventually we'll fuck. And my whole thing, and listen,
you make them wait.
I make them wait. And listen, this has nothing to do with being like a holy roller, being like, I'm saving my shit for marriage. No.
Alex, no one was thinking that. Don't worry.
Okay, just wanted to confirm. I'm not saving my shit for marriage.
Okay.
It's a personal choice. Okay, but no. So I basically have this thing that I've been doing since college. I remember my best friend's brother told me and her and I, before we went to college, do not hook up with someone your first semester of college. And I took that shit to heart, and now to this day I still use it, because this is what I do. I just don't, for my game personally, I don't like to give it up. I like to make them work for it. I'm not a fucking tease. But I never have sex with them in like the first month to 2 months.
Okay, so you make them wait a month or 2.
Yes.
Are you doing other stuff?
Sophia, of course. What is the Cooper special for if I don't put it to use?
In the vagina.
No. Yeah, and so like for example, I absolutely am getting some pee in my mouth, but I'm not letting it go in the V. And that's just, and again, I want to confirm, I'm not judging any girls that are giving it up on the first night. Mine's not about being like, I don't want to let him have it. It's literally me being like, I know this shit works. When I make a guy wait, the longer I make it wait, he just keeps coming back and coming back. And then that gives me the opportunity in that time frame to basically get him obsessed with me. So then that when we do fuck, I basically have full control of whether I want to take it to dating, I want to keep fucking.
You're very calculated.
I am so goddamn
in what you're doing.
I am.
I'm more like, woo, let's get drunk. Let's hook up. Okay, now
absolutely.
All right.
Absolutely.
Well, I think that's great. I really do.
But I also think it's very important that I am hooking up with these guys. Mm-hmm. I'm not fucking being a prude where they're like, this girl's the most boring bitch to hook up with. Mm-hmm. I am getting his dick wet, just specifically with my mouth, and he's going down.
Okay, but with that said, you don't want to pull out all the fucking stops.
Exactly, that's what I was gonna say.
Like when you're hooking up with a guy for the first time, you don't want to pull out your Lisa Ann performance.
Absolutely, you know what I mean?
Not.
They don't deserve that yet.
And we've said this a million times. You can have great sex without being a total freak.
Yeah, listen, girls, there is just this double standard, and it's like every single time a girl goes to hook up with a guy for the first time, if you perform like a nasty ass freak in the bedroom, it may love it. Yeah. But afterwards, he's going to go up to his friends and be like, they're going to be like, how was it? And he's going to be like, amazing fuck. She's nasty as shit. And then in their mind, I could never date her because they associate with nasty with having experience and being a slut.
Which is really fucked up.
It's so fucked up.
Honestly, like, they're judging you. Like, if you do a great performance, they're just automatically thinking, like, she must get around.
Yeah, fuck
she's not
you.
Wife material. Fuck you.
Maybe I watch a lot of fucking porn and my vibrator is my best goddamn friend.
Yes.
And I go to town on myself, so I have a lot of pent up sexual energy.
But we just keep it real, you guys. So that is a possibility. Yeah. So with that said, if you really, really like this guy, then don't give him your grade A performance. Right. You know, save a little stuff for down the road.
But girls, do not lay there like a dead fish. Well, don't get it twisted.
Never. They listen to Call Her Daddy, Alex. They're not laying there like a dead
fish. Okay,
Come
thank
on.
you.